Surprise, motherfucker.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Armored Core Marathon. We're starting Armored Core 4 Answer now. I skimmed a little bit of the hard mode missions for Armored Core 4, and the last mission, the one where you fight the final boss, there's an extra phase added to it. I was like, oh shit, the dude literally just
Surprise, motherfucker.
comes flying out with a new mech after you blow up the first one. He even does his whole like, oh, I guess this is for the best, you know, his dying thing. And then when it blows up, he just comes out with another mech and attacks you again. And he's like, what does he say? He said, is this really all you have? Like, was everything I heard about you really true? Or like basically just taunting you. And then you kill him again and he doesn't say anything else. He just kind of laughs. I was like, okay. So they didn't add an extra ending, but they added an extra boss fight to the final boss fight for Armored Core 4. I guess, you know, very slight minor character development for the guy, for Joshua. Maybe he attacked Anatoly on his own, not following orders, just because he wanted to fight you. He wanted to test your strength. But he killed a bunch of innocent people in the process like an asshole. Anyway, now we're starting Armored Core 4 Answer. Playthrough number 1, there's 3 endings. From back to Last Raven, but only 3 endings this time. It looks like all of them are about an hour and a half, so they're roughly the same length as a playthrough of Last Raven. Each story route. 3 story routes in total, so it'll be faster than Last Raven. Half the time, basically. It takes place 5 years after Armored Core 4, that's all I read. And then I stopped to avoid spoilers, so let's go into it. Let's see if the story for this game is at least a little bit more fleshed out, maybe takes its time a little more, isn't so rushed, so that I have to look up a plot summary again. But since we're going to play through the story 3 different times in 3 different ways, maybe even if it is a little rushed like Armored Core 4, or at least feels that way, maybe I'll get it anyway just from the 3 playthroughs. I'll be like, oh, I see what's really happening, you know. That might help me a lot, so let's see. Ubisoft, they got involved at this point with Armored Core? There it is. I never thought I'd see that. Ubisoft and From Software, okay. Have they done any other games together, like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, anything like that? Genuine question, I don't know. I remember this intro. I think I remember it being a little bit more epic than Armored Core 4's when I saw it years ago. I'm leaving the audio boost, by the way. I realized with the noise limiter on Streamlabs OBS, it makes it so that it won't blow anyone's eardrums out, while at the same time actually making sound quality a lot better from not having everything be too quiet. Pray or answer. Not pray for ravens, like in Armored Core Nexus. Now it says pray for answer. I assume the world is still inundated with Kojima pollution, right? The like radiation type thing they have for that material they use to create next generation Armored Cores. Next. The war from the previous game just wrecked everything, left the whole planet in shambles, the environment. I assume that's why they're wearing gas masks, the humans we see here. Ah, it's 8 o'clock. We'll have just enough time for this first playthrough at least. Then I gotta go to bed. Damn! They put an actual, like, fucking rocket on its back. Like one you would use to go to the moon or something. Jesus Christ. game was released 2 years after Armored Core 4. Armored Core 4A for answer. I like the inverted 4, implying it's a direct sequel to 4. See, they flipped the 4 and then added an A to it, and it looks like 2 A's and one sort of superimposed on the other, if that's the right way to say that. That's a neat logo.
More than 10 years have passed since the National Dismantlement War.
And keep in mind, Armored Core 4 was 5 years after that, so...
A league of corporations has taken control of the world. To escape the pollution that poisons the surface of the planet, they have built massive floating platforms called cradles. Only there, 7,000 meters above the ground, is the air clean and safe. Already half of mankind lives in the skies. The planet's surface has become a battlefield where armies fight to control the resource plants that feed the cradles. As the war came to a close, giant humanoid weapons called Armored Core Nexts enabled the League to firmly establish their rule of the planet. Their pilots are called Lynx. Fearing the power and independence of these Nexts, the League left them behind on the surface. The Lynx now work as mercenaries for an organization called Collard. While the League armies derive their power from massive arms forts, the once mighty Nexts are consigned to the poisoned Earth, serving as foot soldiers in the never-ending economic war.
So like last time, I'm gonna re-listen to that because it was pretty quick.
Economic office of the national.
So they made, instead of going underground, like in the story of the Great Destruction in Armored Core 1, this time, post-apocalyptic Earth, let's go into the sky. They built gigantic colonies, cities called cradles surrounding the Earth, way above all the pollution.
More than 10 years have passed since the National Dismantlement War. A league of corporations has taken control of the world. To escape the pollution that poisons the surface of the planet, they've built massive floating the world.
Oh, there we go. Rosenthal, Taurus, Interior Union, Algera, Omer, which we saw in the last game, and the Global Arms or whatever, GA.
To escape the pollution that poisons the surface of the planet, they've built massive floating platforms called cradles. Only there, 7,000 meters above the ground, is the air clean and safe. Already half of mankind lives in the skies. The planet's surface has become a battlefield where armies fight to control the resource plants that feed the cradles. As the war came to a close, giant humanoid weapons called Armored Core Nexts enabled the League to firmly establish their rule of the planet. Their pilots are called Lynx. Fearing the power and independence of these Nexts, the League left them behind on the surface. The Lynx now work as mercenaries for an organization called Collard. While the League armies derive their power from massive arms forts, the once mighty Nexts are consigned to the poisoned Earth, serving as foot soldiers in the never-ending economic war.
So the only part I'm a little confused on here,
called Armored Core Nexts enabled the League to
he says as the war came to a close, as if he's still talking about the dismantlement war. But I'm assuming he's actually talking about the events of Armored Core 4 here. When he's saying giant humanoid weapons called Armored Core Nexts enabled the League to firmly establish their rule of the planet. Already, I'm a little bit like, are you still talking about the dismantlement war, or
fearing the power
ending of
and
the last
independence of these Nexts, the League left them behind on the surface. The Lynx now work as mercenaries for an organization called Collard. While the League armies derive their power from massive arms forts, the once mighty Nexts are consigned to the poisoned Earth, serving as foot soldiers in the never-ending economic war.
Chapter 1. Well, like I said, hopefully things will make a little bit more sense as we go. What's this first mission called? Attack on Line Arc.
This is your mission. Eradicate the defensive units deployed in the Line Arc zone. As you know, Line Arc is the main base of the anti-establishment forces that oppose the Cradles. We have tried to negotiate peacefully with these revolutionaries, but they have refused our overtures and continue their violent attacks. This mission is a show of force to encourage the enemy to rejoin negotiations. We never like to resort to violence, but on this occasion, we have no choice. Line Arc's main weapon, White Glint, is currently operating in another area. It will not become a risk in this operation.
Still around.
Note that this mission is a test run of your capabilities. We trust that you will deliver a successful result.
The White Glint is still around. Okay, so the League of Corporations is basically the corporations that survived the war from the last game when the Pax Economica dismantled, or, you know, yeah. So the corporations that survived at the end of Armored Core 4 came back together to... Well, they came together to making this official alliance called the League of Corporations, and then they built the Cradles in the Sky, I'm assuming, within the last 5 years. And they left half of humanity on the ground. That's the ones, the undesirables, right?
Destroy
including
all
the
Line Arc
links.
defense units.
I wonder if this game allowed you to transfer an AC from Armored Core 4, though. I can't tell if he's starting fresh with a brand new one again, or if he transferred his AC. Alright, so first thing I'm noticing, the user interface has color now. Thank God. This already looks like a more refined version of Armored Core 4. Map is still the same size. I'm still covering half of it, but can't really be helped. I make my camera any smaller, you can't even, like, I saw it myself in full screen. You can't even see my facial expressions anymore if I make it smaller. They added an altimeter, I guess. Okay. Music is still way too quiet.
Half the targets have been destroyed.
But that's not me. That's
Are
their,
we doing any damage?
that's their audio
Primal
balancing
armor!
issues.
First, we have to break down that primal armor.
Only a few targets remaining.
Our standard weapons are useless. Where are the normals?
Son of a bitch!
That's the level of panic we're dealing with there.
We've confirmed all targets destroyed. Mission complete. Well done. Almost perfect. But don't get too high on yourself yet, rookie. These enemies were nothing to write home about.
Yeah, they were mostly panicking as I killed them all, yeah. I'm guessing this is a default AC. I don't think they let you transfer. It's probably just the AC you start with. A starting build. Retry, give up, or accept your results and move on. Interesting. Still chapter 1, we have 3 missions now. Or 4. Why is that one so far down though? Attack on B7? Okay.
Okay, here's the mission.
Oh, right. Different story routes like Last Raven. So, of course, there's going to be multiple missions that you can choose from now. And your path, you know, which missions you pick dictate your story path, right? Almost forgot about that for a bit.
The client is Omer Science Technology. The objective is to destroy the defenses at Taurus Corporation's B7 deep mining facility. The main enemy force consists of normals and autonomous drones. Depending on how many of them there are, they should be no problem for a next. The automated defense systems will try to close the external barricades. You have permission from the client to destroy them. This shouldn't damage the facility itself. Briefing over. This is an excellent opportunity for you to strengthen ties with Omer Science Technology. Not a bad deal, right?
I like the sound quality of the voices. Echo and everything. This already feels like a much higher quality version of Armored Core 4.
Commence mission. Eliminate all enemy defense units.
An unidentified craft has infiltrated the facility. It is believed to be an enemy next. All units assume battle-ready formation.
outside of that, it seems like pretty much, yeah, a sequel. Like the game looks pretty much the same. The graphics, the animations. It's like, you know, Armored Core 2 and Armored Core 2 Another Age, or Armored Core and Master of Arena and Project Phantasma. It's like the same exact graphics and game engine and everything. Alright, well, like last time, I assume the first few missions will be kind of, you know, meh. So I'll just put it at 1.25 until something interesting starts happening. Already it's pretty much established that this is obviously a different character. It's not the same Lynx pilot from the first game. From Armored Core 4 is what I mean.
Mission complete.
Here is your mission. The client is Omer Science Technology. Your objective is to destroy the fleet currently docked in the port of former Chinese Shanghai. The fleet is a combination of GA America and BFF forces, and includes a number of special edition normals. However, we don't believe these weapons would give you much trouble. The client wants you to coordinate with support units. Battlefield strategy is up to you, of course, but there's no need to be a hero. That is all. This is a rare chance to improve your relationship with Omer Science Technology. Not a bad deal, don't you think?
These dudes just sit on their asses up high in the sky, basically, right? And then they give out orders to... They give out jobs like these to the next pilots, the Lynxes, the mercenaries. They're still mercenaries like they were in the previous game. And then that's it. You know, the Lynx pilots like us are consigned to live down in the poisoned earth. The poisoned atmosphere of the earth on the surface, while they sit all cushy up there in the sky, giving out orders and jobs to mercenaries like us. So they brought back the consort thing from Armored Core 3 I'm seeing here. That's why I paused it. You can select a partner and split the reward money. It says fee 60, 40, or 35%. And send Lynx MPO supporting company Rosenthal. One Lynx who has quickly risen in rank. His eagerness can lead to impatience, so be careful. Okay. Allard rank 11. Oh yeah, and there's a just like the Raven's Nest or the Raven's Arc, Global Cortex, whatever, Nerves Concord. There's now, they said this in the intro too, but I didn't know what to make of it at first. I get it now. There's now an organization for the mercenaries, the Lynx pilots, the Lynx. It's just I just call them the mercenaries. The Lynx are just the next pilots, basically, like us. There's now an organization that handles them, basically, just like the Raven's Nest used to, basically, and it's called Collard. They said that in the intro. Okay. Just keeping things straight in my head as we go through this. No wingmen selected. Commencing mission alone. Proceed. The scariest but
Commence
bravest
mission.
choice.
Eradicate the enemy fleet and enemy arms fort.
See if you can conquer her without a
Special
wingman.
edition normal detected. It's equipped with a frontal shield. Don't waste ordnance on that shield. Maneuver behind it and strike the rear hull.
You just better hope she doesn't have a friend that's gonna cock block you. Otherwise, you're gonna wish you had a wingman to distract her.
Confirmed. Half the targets
Are they
have been
reusing
destroyed.
some of the songs from the first game, I wonder? This one sounds like one of the songs from the previous game. It could just be the same style, but it could be a different song.
Only a few targets remaining. Arms fort gigabase identified.
Gigabase!
It's still an arms fort. Gigabase has been destroyed. Let's
Well, it
clean up
still
the
only
rest
took
and finish
2
this.
slashes of a sword to kill it.
Confirmed. All targets destroyed. Mission complete.
I definitely would have enjoyed playing these games a little bit more than the PS2 and PS1 Armored Cores that I grew up with, because these ones seem a lot more accessible, which is basically a euphemism for saying they seem easier. And the ones I grew up with were always so hard that I beat them because I persisted, but it wasn't super enjoyable most of the time. I always enjoyed the easier ones a little more. Like that's always how I've been.
This is the mission.
I don't like smashing my head against something until it finally, against the wall till the wall finally breaks. Like it's just not it's never been my style ever since I was a kid. It's very rare. It does happen, but it's very rare when I actually enjoy like challenge in a video game. There has to be some kind of meaning or purpose behind it. Like when I unlocked the infinite rocket launcher or Gatling gun in Resident Evil 2 Remake. That made me want to break my controller and throw it against the wall from how hard that was for both of those weapons. But I did it because I really wanted those, especially because I wanted to be able to use them whenever I stream the games again. Or whenever I decided to start streaming, and if I stream those games, I wanted to have those weapons. But yeah, like that's just one example. I know I have some better ones. Like, oh, here we go. For like back when I used to be into Kingdom Hearts. Some of the super bosses for some of the games were required to be defeated to actually get like the game's true ending, quote unquote. So I would do that for that, but I would always look up strategies, look up guides, anything to make it easier, Other than that, I think the only example where even then I did it for FF7 Remake, the super boss at the end, because I really wanted the accessory you get for it, which gives you like basically infinite limit break attacks. Yeah, there has to be something to incentivize me to want to take on a challenge. Otherwise, I always play the games for the story. And so because of that, I prefer them to be on the easier side, so I can just comfortably enjoy the story, basically.
This is the mission. During trial operations, Cradle 2-1 was occupied by the Liliana insurgents. They are an extremist anti-establishment group, more radical even than Linarch. They are committed to violence for its own sake, and little else.
And what are these guys called?
They are an Liliana was occupied by the
Liliana insurgents. Okay.
They are an extremist anti-establishment group, more radical even than Linarch. They are committed to violence for its own sake, and little else.
Damn.
You have been given special clearance to enter Cradle airspace.
Anarchists.
We want you to seek out the enemy and destroy them. Remember to limit the damage to Cradle 2-1 as much as possible. We're offering significant bonuses if you can keep the damage to a minimum. This should be no problem for a top lynx like yourself. We look forward to your reply.
We just started the game. They already call us a top lynx. Alright. See, part of what makes it
Commence
a little...
mission. Retake Cradle 2-1 and eliminate the Liliana insurgents. They're extremists, but they can only deploy normals. Nomads were next. You should have little problem taking them out.
It's a lynx inbound.
Part of what makes it hard to keep up with the story... I talked about this for Armored Core 4.
More than a wildcat without fangs.
Part of what makes it hard to keep up with the story sometimes... What the hell did he say? Is the fact that they add so many unnecessary terms. Like, instead of just calling you, like, a next pilot or a mercenary, they, you know, links, like, they come up with a lot of terms just to make it slightly more convoluted for some
Nomads
reason.
were next. You should have little problem taking them out.
It's a lynx inbound. Crap! It must be a
It's not
lynx
a-
doing.
It's not, you know...
Soldier. Nothing more than a wildcat without fangs.
And it's also, I didn't say this before, it's not lost on me that the company that manages the Lynxes, the next pilots, is called Collard, essentially. Collard, they pronounce it, but, you know, another way to look at it is collared, like having a collar on your neck. They've essentially collared the mercenaries. They're not as free as they used to be anymore. And they're condemned to being on the ground, where all the air pollution is. That's obviously going to be a relevant plot point later. But yeah, there's so many terms and so many different entities.
Let's just do it.
But at least this time the mission briefings and stuff will actually show you like the logos of the companies, so you can start to kind of put more of a face to them. Like Omar Science, we actually see the logo for them. We get their full name. Armored Core 4, it just felt like everything was so like need to know basis kind of. Like they're like, oh yeah, Omer this or these guys that, and you're like, who the fuck are these
5
people?
targets
Like,
remaining.
who are these companies that they're naming off like it's nothing? You know, now the mission briefings actually have more substance to them. They give you a little bit more background just by adding more images and stuff. Like
3 left.
specifically showing emblems and logos for the companies, which were completely non-existent in Armored Core 4. There was no logos or emblems. I mentioned that too during that
Mission
playthrough.
complete.
That
that's
was
it.
part of what made
You've
it.
passed. Nothing more to say.
Yeah, that was part of what made it like hard to keep up with everything. Was the fact that there was hardly any visual aids for most of the shit they even talked about. Like even when the narrator between chapters was talking about what was happening, they would just be flashing a fucking AC on in the background. Like they would just be slow panning over an armored core unit.
This is your mission.
See, we got a logo.
Your target is the Armsford Gigabase, currently escorted by the BFF 8th Fleet. The convoy is sailing south through the Northwest Sea. The 8th Fleet is a powerful force made up of large cruisers and other smaller vessels. However, the fleet itself is not your target. Don't waste ordnance on it. Use a Vanguard overboost unit to accelerate past the escorts directly to the Gigabase. Get in close and destroy the target as quickly as possible. In addition, the Union will pay you a bonus for the destruction of the supply vessels. You can ignore the other secondary targets if you wish. That's all.
Okay, who are we going up against? They said at the beginning, right?
This is your mission. Your target is the Armsford Gigabase, currently escorted by the BFF 8th Fleet. The convoy is sailing south through the
the
Northwest
BFF.
Sea. The 8th Fleet is a powerful
Gotcha.
fleet to
Alright, cool.
accept the We hope you can take this on.
Oh,
The Union speaks very highly of you. We hope you can take this on.
okay. See, we get logos, we get different... We actually have different voice actors for each of the corporations, like in the older games. This already feels much higher budget. Like, all the mission briefings in Armored Core 4 were literally just either Emil, which was just like the first mission, and then the rest of them were just his daughter, our operator. What was her name? Fiona? And so here you get a different voice for each corporation, just like in like Armored Core 3 and Armored Core 2. You get to see the logos. Many more better enhanced visual aids for what you're going to do in the mission. It's, yeah.
Destroy the Armsford Gigabase. It's being escorted by the 8th Fleet. Use the VOV to close in on Gigabase. Watch out for long-range fire. This Armsford is a defensive stronghold. Don't underestimate its firepower.
we're using this, what did they call it? Over boost? Putting a space shuttle rocket onto the back of your fucking AC, essentially. Like we saw in the intro movie. This is fucking sick.
VOB nearly depleted. Prepare for normal battle maneuvers.
Here we go.
VOB depleted. Purging.
Now the normal overboost.
You're in close. Sink Gigabase as quickly as possible. Stop wasting time.
2, 3, 4.
Gigabase has been destroyed.
4
Mission
sword
complete.
slashes. The whole thing is destroyed. Jesus Christ. Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. I would have enjoyed... I regret not playing these games now when they came out. But, you know, I got into other games. Like... I don't know, what the hell was I playing in, like, 2006 or 7? I don't even know.
Here's the outline of your mission. Your objective will be to support the Union transports as they move
But yeah, I like that these games seem much easier and more accessible than the previous Armored Core games.
into the Red Valley. Red Valley is a former transit hub, crisscrossed with multiple transport routes. It is currently under the control of GA America. The plan is for you to rapidly neutralize the GA garrison and secure the shortest possible route through the valley. Once the coast is clear, you will proceed to escort the transportation units to the far side. The Union is offering a sliding scale bonus, depending on how many transports survive. That's everything you need to know. You're known within the Union as a highly capable Lynx. We hope that you can take this on.
I like how that terrorist guy or whatever
Commence
said that
mission.
you're a wild
Try
cow
to whittle
without
down the
fangs.
enemy forces as much as possible before the transports arrive.
Because lynx is another term for like that they use for cats or something, right? So it kind of makes sense that you would say a wildcat for a wildcat without fangs because you're collared. You know, you have to listen to Allard.
The transport unit has reached the combat zone. Escort the transports as they pass through the area.
Interior transport reporting. So you're our escort today? Good luck to both of us.
I got
Confirmed.
poisoned!
Transport units selecting shortest route.
Pew pew.
The route is clear. We will proceed down the shortest route.
Contact enemy units ahead. They appear to be large, old-type units. More than enough to stop the transports cold. You must remove all obstacles.
I like how satisfying overboost still is to use.
Confirmed. Transport units selecting shortest route.
We finished our homework too fast, apparently. We literally have to wait here, don't we? It's one of those missions. Things haven't changed much in this series. There's not even an idle animation anymore. The AC just stands there. There they go.
Dylan!
Confirmed. Transport units have exited the combat zone. Mission complete. Well done.
Son
Damage to
of
the
a
transport was insignificant.
bitch.
Okay.
This is your mission. Your target is the GA America Next Wonderful Body. It is a rank 24 two-legged model of medium size. Our
Nice
transport
emblem.
units will serve as bait to draw the target to Old Peace City. As soon as you confirm its location, take it out. The Union has authorized the use of support nexts for this operation. We've recruited a selection for you to choose from. Use them as you see fit. That's the briefing. The Interior Union holds you in high regard. We hope you take on this mission.
You know what? I don't know if these guys will become relevant to the story later. I better at least glance at these. Interior, an experienced, highly successful mercenary, very effective as a support unit. They might just be side character NPCs just to help you. Allard's highest ranking independent next. Not very trustworthy, but he gets the job done. So it's kind of like...
Dylan!
And then...
You son of a bitch!
Not the good kind of son of a bitch. A-Pool, supporting company Interior, uses a support craft ever since the Lynx War. A professional at operating AS missiles. Okay, whatever. Not like I'm gonna memorize them, I'm just trying to...
Commence mission. Eliminate the target next wonderful body. This is your first next battle? Well, it had to come sooner or later. First time for everything, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Finally, they've thrown the next at me. The Interior Union dragged their feet too much.
This guy wanted a challenge.
What? Why is he moving like that? Who cares? Close in and take him down. Don't get distracted. Concentrate on your target.
He's like, finally a challenge, a worthy opponent.
What the? I can't die. Not here.
Confirmed. Wonderful body has been destroyed. Mission complete.
You don't get the
You handled it
satisfaction.
flawlessly. Better than I expected. Then again, he was hardly a real challenge.
Oh, shots fired.
You suck!
I was gonna say, you ever since Armored Core 4, I noticed this. You don't get the satisfaction of watching their AC blow up after you kill them.
I'll tell you about your mission. The client.
They just kind of... I assume that's what happens to you when you fail or get destroyed. You just kind of get down on one knee, kind of like in previous Armored Core games. But they don't even blow up anymore, even for that. They just start sparking, and it's like, wait, he's dead? His AC's right there, though. Like, what? Like, without actually seeing them blow up, it's hard to actually really believe that you actually murdered them, that you killed them. It's kind of like... But the story dialogue seems to say that you did. It's like... Is this just their way of, like, reducing... quote-unquote gore to a certain extent? Watching someone blow up became unacceptable for like a teen-rated game or something? I don't know. Like, I don't know. A lot of games did start censoring quite a bit around this time.
I'll tell you about your mission. The client is Omer Science Technology. The target is BFF Corporation's main arms fort, Spirit of Mothermill. The enemy AF is armed with large-bore, long-range ordnance. It's an oversized, out-of-date machine, but the long-range punch it can deliver still makes it a serious threat. To counter this, the
We saw this in the
client is
intro.
supposed to use a Vanguard overboost unit to approach your target. Its tremendous speed should allow you to close on the target's perimeter without getting hit.
We're gonna
Once you
reenact
close
the
in,
intro movie.
Target the gun batteries. Destroying those guns should also cause damage to the machine's interior. It's pretty poorly designed, but that kind of sloppy work is expected of them. That's the briefing. This is a very important mission for Omer Science Technology. We hope you come through for us.
SF arms support to spirit up. First, the VOB will let you quickly close in on the target. This is real high-speed combat. You'll need 100% focus.
I wasn't gonna let the whole sound play again this time, don't worry. Jesus, this is intense.
VOB nearly depleted. Prepare for normal battle maneuvers.
They weren't.
VOB depleted. Verging. Those cannons will rip you to shreds. Focus on evading their fire.
They really put an emphasis on mobility, like the Wikipedia article said, for both this game and the last one. Which again, I think is fucking awesome. I wish the older Armored Core games were more like this, where you actually move around hella, like, cause when you watch like mech animes, like Gundam or something else like that,
Take out those cannons.
they're moving hella fast and the action is really like fast paced, you know? And you kind of want to do that, and the older Armored Core games really didn't let you. Like, they were always very slow and clunky, you know? And these games actually let you pilot a mech the way you would imagine yourself doing it in one of those Japanese animes with mechs in it, you know? Like a mech anime, like Gundam or something else like that. I keep forgetting that other more recent example. I only remember the name of the main character, but I forget the name of the actual anime. My brother watched it, so I heard a lot about it because he would tell me about it. I think that, I don't know if this is how you pronounce it, but I think the main character was named Lelouch something or other, and he had like this ability to like brainwash people to do whatever he wanted them to. He had this ability, he got it for a price. I can't remember what it was. He struck some kind of deal. It was some kind of supernatural thing, I don't know what it was. But like, obviously it was, like I've said this before, a lot of mech animes tend to be very political. This is no exception. And you could even say it wasn't really just a mech anime. It was mostly, like the mechs were just one aspect of it really. It had more depth than that, than just being a mech anime. At least from what I heard from my brother, that's what it seemed like. But like, you know, the action sequences had mechs doing shit like this, moving really fast, causing destruction pretty rapidly. And again, it never really felt, this was my whole point, was they never really felt like you could do that in the older Armored Core games, like the PS2 era ones. It always felt kind of slow and clunky.
Mother Will has fallen. Mission complete. I got poisoned! Call yourself an elite mercenary.
Okay, I was fucking around too much. What'd she say?
Confirmed. Mother Will has fallen. Mission complete. Now you can really call yourself an elite mercenary.
Dude, I love all the panic from the dudes after you destroy everything. They're like, oh my god, there's a... I was like talking over it, but I was also listening and it was... Damn.
You suck!
So we just reenacted the intro mission of the whole game. The intro movie. Holy shit! I wasn't actually expecting a whole extra, like, explosion. Oh shit! Of course. Standing right outside of range. Yeah, see, this game already seems way better than Armored Core 4. Like, it just seems so much higher, like... Okay, we actually, I think we're changing chapters at this point or something. But, like, it seems so much higher quality, higher budget, you know? Like I said, the last game already did this too, but like I said, it actually makes you feel like you're doing high-speed combat like you would in a mech anime, which is, like, top tier. Awesome. But even just that right there, like, they're gassing you up to feel like a badass. They already did that in the last game too, but like more so that scene right there, that was pretty fucking good. The cool guy not looking at the explosions, right? Oh my god. All right, let me see. What do you say?
The League has focused on maintaining complete and utter control. They agreed this goal could never be entrusted to any single person, who, if eliminated, could jeopardize their reign. So in the aftermath of the Lynx War, the League manufactured enormous battle stations called arms forts. Manned by a crew of thousands of expendable soldiers, this was military might the League could control and therefore trust. arms forts have become the perfect solution to the League's needs. And their firepower far and away surpasses the average Next. Dream and hope as they need soldiers.
Why?
This was military might the League could control and therefore trust.
So they saw them as a much better alternative to Next.
War, the League
And Lynxes.
manufactured enormous, manned by a crew of
Interesting.
to the
Okay.
League's needs.
Alright.
Dream and hope as they might, the Next pilots know that those who dare take on giants rarely live to tell the tale.
And we just did that. But yeah. Chapter 2, I guess. Oh, we just took on one of them and succeeded. But, well, he said average Next. I guess we're not average.
Let's review your mission. The client is Algebra Corporation. Your objective is to eradicate the Next occupying the Richland agricultural plant. We don't have too many details on the topic
That-
occupying the Richland
Okay, that's the
agricultural
client, yeah.
plant. We don't have too many details on the topic. We know it's not affiliated with the Collard, but it appears to be a two-legged heavy, a tough nut to crack. Of course, the client expects you to cooperate with other links for this operation. Overall battlefield strategy is up to you, but please, don't try to be a hero. You have allies. Use them. Briefing complete. Be a
It's-
hero. You have allies. Use them.
Okay.
Briefing complete. This is an excellent opportunity to strengthen your relationship with the Algebra Corporation. It might open some doors, too.
Typical corporate sweet talking. Cube, an Espina mercenary, a test subject for Espina's latest technology. Remember, he is not primarily a mercenary. Okay. MPO, supporting company Rosenthal. One Lynx who has quickly risen in rank. His eagerness can lead to impatience. We read that one. They skipped over Savage Beast. I guess they're not important to know.
Commence mission.
Fine with me.
Destroy the unidentified Next. Don't be intimidated. He may be a bit skilled, but he's just another Lynx like yourself.
Whose peon is it this time? Perfect
Peon?
timing. I was getting tired of arms forts.
Look at this cocky bastard bragging about taking down arms forts.
Son of a bitch!
Well, we took one down ourselves. It might have been our first one, but fuck you.
Doomed to obscurity forever. What I deserve for not taking this more seriously.
Confirmed. Unidentified Next destroyed. Mission complete. It looks like you're improving out there.
It's definitely a different soundtrack, but the style doesn't sound too different from Armored Core 4, so...
Here's the mission. You are to destroy the large-scale Procyon energy cannons. They are deployed within the gear tunnel. The Procyon is a decommissioned weapon originally manufactured by Omer. Even so, it can still deliver a powerful punch. Don't approach them head-on. The gear tunnel is actually a web of large tunnels. You'll need to use the environment to find safe positions from which to attack and destroy the enemy targets. That's the mission. Taurus requested you personally for this mission. Don't let us down.
What was our everything from technology?
Don't let us down.
Does it say... No? Okay.
Commence mission. Eliminate all Procyon energy cannons.
Holy shit! That was
Surprise, motherfucker!
no wonder they said, yeah, don't go head on, otherwise that's gonna happen. That was such
All
a...
targets have been destroyed.
That was such a last minute dodge. That was epic.
Only a few targets remaining. Confirmed. All targets destroyed. Mission complete.
It's a corporation called Algebra.
Here's the mission. Your objective is to escort the flagship Titan as it escapes from the Mimir naval port. Mimir's eroded coastline makes it a natural stronghold. However, it has fallen within range of the GA America artillery. For this mission, we want you to escort the Titan safely out of the harbor. You must destroy all GA America vessels that attempt to intercept. You can expect the enemy to cloak themselves with ECM. Proceed with caution. The Union is offering bonuses for all Titan escort vessels that escape, provided the Titan herself is also protected. This concludes the briefing. This is a very important mission for the Union. If you succeed, you can expect a lot more attention. We look forward to a favorable reply.
Commence mission. Escort the Titan to the edge of the combat zone. The Titan is getting underway. Deployed ECM over the entire combat zone.
Our info is correct.
Stay sharp. Mission complete. That mission was pretty boring. Next time we'll sign up for an assault job, okay?
The game is self-aware. I did zone out partway through, so...
A test of your reflexes!
I meant to stop it at
This is the mission.
right there.
You are to target the two nests occupying the Kitasaki Junction. The targets in question are a rank 27 reverse-legged nest called No Count, and a four-legged type, identity unknown. There are no specific instructions. Strategy in the combat zone is up to you. Just make sure that both nests are completely destroyed. The Union has authorized the use of support nests. We have prepared a list of candidates. They are highly skilled links. Use them wisely.
Takes place in
This
Canada.
ends the briefing. This is a very important mission for the Interior Union. If you succeed, you can expect your stock to rise in the organization. We hope you'll accept.
Commence mission. Eradicate the enemy nests, namely No Count and another unidentified four-legged craft. We don't know what tactics they'll use. Exercise caution.
The music.
Where's my support? This isn't what we discussed. You're kidding, right? This is a dream. Somebody...
Confirmed. Next No Count has been destroyed.
He was like, poor bastard. He died mid-sentence. This song almost sounds like it samples a tiny amount of inspiration from like from that one Armored Core 3 song. But I can't really hear it that well because of all the sound effects.
Combat damage at 40%. Confirmed. All targets destroyed. I got mission complete.
Oh god,
Irregulars? What the hell are they doing here?
we got the texture problem again, man.
If you want... Irregulars? What the hell are they doing here? You need some deep pockets if you want to deploy nexts on the field.
Okay, never mind. I can hear the song better now, and it's kind of like, nah.
Here's the mission. The client is GA America. Your target is the Interior Union's land-based arms port unit. The enemy is currently pursuing a GA America transport unit through the Loro Desert. Your task is to neutralize them before they can take out GA's forces. The Interior Union arms forts are armed with multiple strafing lasers. Once our transports come in range of those weapons, they'll be dead in the sand. Keep that in mind. Basically, we just need you to take it out fast. Nothing fancy. That's it. This is a good job for the right links. Contact us.
I like the echoey sort of effect they put on their
Commence
voices.
mission. Destroy all enemy arms fort units.
It makes it easier to...
The virtual defense line is displayed on your radar. Enemy units crossing that line will have a firing solution on the transports. That equals mission failure for us. We don't want that to happen, do we? Hold the line.
It makes it easier to like understand what they're saying. When like it almost sounds like they're enunciating more because of that echo effect that they put on them, basically. It makes their words just sound more crisp and clean, so to say. Like, it already kind of sounded that way since Armored Core 3, but
Enemy arms fort down. Just mopping up now.
it's just better, basically. It's just slightly better. It already wasn't that bad before. Just that echo just makes it sound even better. I don't know. arms forts or whatever, you can just attack them anywhere and it blows the whole fucking thing up. We saw that with like large battleships and stuff we had to destroy in Armored Core 4 as well. Same thing. You can just hit it anywhere and it blows up the whole thing. You don't have to find like a weak spot. I'm telling you, these games are... They just feel like they're a lot easier than the older Armored Core games. Which is, again, that's a plus for me. I'm guessing this game will have a hard mode too or something, like Armored Core 4, but I don't know.
All enemy arms fort units have been destroyed. Mission is successful. The transports are safe. Good work.
Defeat White Glint. This is a returning character from the last
Here's
game.
your mission briefing. We want you to take out Line Arc's strongest military asset, White Glint. White Glint is a rank 9 next, but it is considerably more powerful than its rank suggests. If it were otherwise, we wouldn't be asking for your assistance. White Glint is too much for a single next to take on. Therefore, we want you to work together with Stasis, a rank 1 next. White Glint is the backbone of the Line Arc forces. Once out of the picture, their will be broken, and they will be unable to resist any further. This would immediately lift the threat to the Cradles. We're readying as much firepower as possible for this operation. The rest will be up to you.
Okay. A decisive blow against Line Arc, I guess.
This is the operator of White Glint. You are trespassing in Line Arc territory. Pull back immediately, or we will respond with lethal force.
God damn it, the texture problem again. The problem with emulator. Jesus, that's horrible.
So it's Fiona Jarnefeld. What right have you to
Oh!
speak? You who brought down Anatolia.
It looks like you came to fight.
Wait, okay, there we go. We finally have a connection to the previous game. This was not White Glint's pilot before. It's obviously Fiona's piloting White Glint now? What happened to the old pilot?
This is the operator of White Glint. You are trespassing in Line Arc territory. Pull back immediately, or we will respond with lethal force.
I didn't realize that was Fiona's voice yet.
So it's Fiona Jarnefeld. What right have you to speak? You who brought down Anatolia.
It looks like you came to fight.
White Glint. All those silly legends. They died today. I've surpassed you, and now I'll prove it.
She brought down Anatolia. What the hell happened between the last game and this one?
You are the same as you once were. Think. What are you fighting for?
She did ask that question. Yeah, I forgot. I just remembered when she said that. Like, what the hell? Wait, no, I'm thinking of... No, I'm getting it confused with Sheila from Last Raven. She's the one who said that. That what the hell are we even fighting for or whatever. Yeah, never mind. It wasn't her. But she obviously, you know... She conveyed a similar sentiment by saying how she didn't want to keep doing what we were doing in Armored Core 4. She wanted to get away from it also. So now she's saying that our new character and the person working with us, Stasis, our partner, that we are the way she used to be, or that they used to be. Not even knowing what you're fighting for or whatever.
You are the same as you once were.
Yeah, there it is.
Think. What are you fighting for?
Main booster malfunction. Is that what you were aiming for? I've hit the water. Boosters won't engage. Hull breach. Damn it, I'm taking on water.
He's gonna drown.
No, I can't go down here. Not now.
Is he sinking into the ocean?
Sounds
Just like
like it.
that? Unbelievable. Looks like it's one-on-one. damage at 40%.
I didn't think we'd see Fiona again like this.
I know how this will end.
Confirmed. White Glint has been destroyed. Mission complete. You're more than I dared hope for.
Wonder what Fiona's motivations are now. I'm glad we're getting some follow-up on, yeah, the characters from the last game.
Lynarch's White Glint was defeated, and Kalard's top-ranked lynx, Atsdarva, went down into the ocean. After the intense battle between the Cradle's greatest lynx, only one remained. Lynarch had lost its greatest military asset. The Cradles entered a period of stability, or so everyone believed. Behind the scenes, the League prepared for a new, more violent phase of the war. At that moment, despite the period of calm, the gears of a sinister plan had begun to turn.
Well, things are definitely getting interesting now.
This will be your mission. The client is Omer Science Technology. You're to destroy the Silent Avalanche Force. They're stationed at Sphere, a BFF-owned large-scale Kojima energy facility. At one time, the Avalanche Force was stronger than Standard Next. They are armed with high-caliber sniper cannons, which make for effective long-range weapons. However, their machines are now considered obsolete. There's a possibility the enemy will deploy ECM in defense, but don't let that slow you down. How you deal with it is up to you. That is all. With this job, you can reinforce ties with Omer Science Technology. It should prove financially rewarding as well.
This guy is such a sweet talker every time. What did the area say? Kojima Energy Facility, Sphere. Oh, one of these places again.
Commence mission. Destroy the Silent Avalanche Force defending Sphere.
The thing about what Stasis accused Fiona of, it makes me wonder if Fiona and, you know, the pilot from the previous game were blamed for what happened at the end to the colony of Anatolia when Joshua attacked it and destroyed most of it. Maybe they were seen as the culprits for that. Or she has her reasons for having gone back to destroy the place, apparently. I'm banking on false accusation. We don't know the whole story, obviously. Hopefully one of these story paths will actually teach us what the hell happened then. I wasn't holding my breath for getting closure on that, but now that Fiona's actually in this game, I'm kind of like, oh, maybe we'll actually find out. We'll get some kind of closure on what the hell happened with Anatolia.
One more to go. Confirmed. Silent Avalanche has been destroyed. Mission complete. They were just paper tigers. No match for you.
Paper tigers.
This will be your mission. The client is Omer Science Technology. Your objective is to destroy the Lynarch power recycling plant, Megalus. The Linark insurgents have deployed a number of heavy anti-aircraft guns in a circle around the installation. It's a simple but highly effective system. The client therefore recommends the use of a Vanguard overboost unit. You should be able to penetrate the front line at high speed. Once through, the Megalith defenses themselves will give you little trouble. It's a brilliant plan. That is all. Omer Science Technology is very eager to accomplish this mission. If you do, you can expect a large reward.
A large reward.
Commence mission. Your target is Megalith, the lifeline of Linark. Your VOB will allow you to quickly close in on Megalith.
Nice dodging. Holy shit.
VOB nearly depleted. Prepare for normal battle maneuvers. VOB depleted. Merging. Megalith is within visual range. Blowing to hell.
God damn. This was very familiar.
Confirmed. Megalith has been destroyed. Mission complete. This is the end for Linark. As long as you're aware of your actions. Skilled work.
See, you just slice at the wall and the entire tower blows up, or just this whole like you don't have to find a weak spot, it's just it's easy to the point where it feels generic now.
Megalith has been destroyed. Mission complete. This is the end for Linark.
Also 3 sword slashes, what the
as long as you're aware of your actions. Skilled work.
It's so weird you can destroy something this massive with 3 simple sword slashes of your little mech. Your mech being so tiny in comparison. It's kind of odd. I like that the game's easier, but that does kind of make it feel a little like it lacks a bit of substance where you're not even required to go look for like a weak spot or something. For a giant structure to be destroyed. It's kind of like, oh, okay. Like the giant tanks from earlier, how you just sliced at the legs, the little like wheels. That was enough to destroy them. It's like, okay.
Here's your mission. The client is GA America. We want you to take out the Algebra Next team based at PA-N51. The team consists of Red Rum, a rank 15 four-legged machine, and Starka, a rank 19 light model. The four-legged Red Rum is piloted by a very wily female lynx. At this time of year, N51 is often cloaked in a thick layer of fog. Assume limited visibility. Make sure you install sufficient enemy detection equipment before you embark. Obviously, the enemy will work as a team. We've been authorized to provide support units for your mission. Let me know what you need. That's it. This one is tough. Stay on high alert. We'll be waiting for your answer.
Global Armaments Kekona. I mean, America. Same thing.
Commence mission. Eliminate the pair of enemy nexts.
God, here we go again with the
fog is thick.
textures.
They've also deployed ECM. Smells like an ambush. Keep your guard up.
What fine sheep you are. Coming straight to the wolf's den for slaughter. You're not getting out of here alive.
Son of a... Remember that... Hang on. I'll make you bleed. To think it all ends here. Typical.
Confirmed. Starka has been taken out.
What kind of joke is this?
Red Rum. Suck! Please. Confirmed. Red Rum has been taken out. Mission complete. You managed to survive. That's the best we could have hoped for.
Have some more faith, man. Pay me good money after all. Oh, that's
Here's the
quick.
mission. The client is GA America. Your target is an unidentified arms fort spotted in the vicinity of Old Peace City. It appears to be an upgraded GA America model. Unfortunately, we have no further details to disclose. Even if we did, however, your objective would be the same. Find the target, and then destroy it. Before you rush off to battle, GA has authorized the use of support nexts for this operation. Come talk to me if you think you'll need them. And that's about it. This mission is dangerous, but you'll be reimbursed accordingly. We'll wait for your answer.
Commence mission. Eradicate the unidentified arms fort. Information is spotty. Proceed with caution. Sol Dios cannons. Taurus must be enjoying this. What? Segments are splitting off. Careful, those Sol Dios cannons are operating autonomously. Monsters. Unleashing those monsters.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Destroyed. 3 left. Sol Dios cannon destroyed. 2 left.
Oh yeah, these were the things from Armored Core 4, right?
Destroyed. Just 1 left.
Yeah. They were on those... They were on wheeled tank things that were carrying them back then. Now they can float.
Target destroyed. Now take out the enemy arms fort. Let's finish this.
Are we just gonna slice at the feet again? Yeah, of course.
All targets destroyed. Mission complete.
That blows up the entire thing up there,
did
by
well
the
to
way.
defeat
It's
that
like,
monster.
okay. That is so, like, immersion breaking. You can just slice at any tiny piece of that and it blows up the whole thing. Like, what? I'm all for easier games, but that's to the point where it's a little
This
ridiculous.
is the mission. The client is Rosenthal Corporation. Your assignment is to protect the large-scale artillery facility, Karpov.
Simply because it's a little immersion breaking, that's all.
We've received intelligence it will be attacked by several unknown nexts. Our current information is unconfirmed.
Alright, I missed part of this because I was still dwelling on that. What did he say?
The client is Rosenthal Corporation. Your assignment
okay.
is to protect the large-scale artillery facility, Karpov.
Okay.
We've received intelligence it will be attacked by several unknown nexts. Our current information is unconfirmed and possibly unreliable. However, as Karpals is one of the key facilities supporting the Cradle system, it goes without saying, the client is taking no chances in its defense. Rosenthal has deployed its most powerful next, Noblesse Oblige, to guard Karpals. Work with Noblesse to take out the attacking nexts. Karpals is also protected by its own highly effective defense system. You shouldn't have any major problems. That's all. This is an excellent opportunity to strengthen ties with the Rosenthal Corporation. Who knows, it might benefit you too.
They'll say the same shit. Please, work for us. We promise to take care of you.
Replacements destroyed? They didn't last 20 seconds out there. Noblesse Oblige, targeting a blue irregular.
Take out those nexts. 2 of them. Well, we warned them already. Looks like they didn't take us seriously.
You think you can accomplish anything with 1 next? This irregular's a bit too cocky.
Looks like I was the careless one. Forgive me. I gave you everything I had.
Enemy next destroyed. Guess that's it. They've thrown first-class nexts at us. Damn reactionary forces. What are they thinking?
And yet that was over so fucking quick. Even though they were first class.
For many, the chaos began in July. With Without warning, multiple nexts of unknown origin unleashed a coordinated attack on Arteria facilities. The majority of these attacks were successful. The energy reserves upon which the Cradles relied were suddenly threatened. Of unknown origin
started...
Without warning, multiple of these attacks were successful. The energy reserves upon which the Cradles relied were suddenly threatened.
Surprise,
the
motherfucker!
Leader, a man known as Maximilian Thermidor, made an announcement to the world. The message was simple. League dogs, welcome to Earth. To the people who lived in the skies, it was nothing less than a declaration of war. The League was forced to abandon the tried and true strategies of the economic war. Suddenly, people realized that against these revolutionaries, their mighty castles were actually built out of sand.
They destroyed all of their energy sources in one fell swoop. Yeah, that's a castle made out of sand if I've ever heard of one. Jesus. Out of nowhere.
We have a mission for you.
No shit.
We want you to neutralize the recently discovered Orca anti-satellite batteries. We've confirmed the base is protected by a defensive platoon, large fixed energy cannons, and at least one next. This is clearly a major Orca stronghold. Your job is to take out the 3 anti-satellite batteries, as well as any nexts that you encounter. We are committed to bringing this mission to a successful conclusion. Therefore, we will provide support machines to assist you. Coordinate with them. They are all top links. Orca is a threat to the social order. They must be stopped. Please, lend us your strength.
The Orca was not in play before. They literally announced their existence with this cutscene right here.
For many,
just to get this straight,
the chaos began in July. Without warning, multiple nexts of unknown origin unleashed a coordinated attack upon which the Cradles relied were suddenly threatened. The Orca leader, a man known as Maximilian Thermidor, made an announcement.
He just says Orca. Well, who the hell? What the hell is Orca? When was that a thing? Like, the way it just says the Orca leader. This was like, what is that an acronym for?
The Orca
just suddenly says this guy came out.
People realized that against these revolutionaries, their mighty castles.
I'm guessing Orca's just like one of the revolutionary groups I didn't pay enough attention to or something. I'm gonna guess that. I'll look it up later. Okay.
Orca anti-satellite batteries.
We saw most of this already.
To a successful conclusion.
Yeah.
Therefore, we will provide support machines to assist you. Orca is a threat to the social order. They must be stopped. Please, lend us your strength.
We splitting the profits, or are we going it alone? We're going it alone.
Commence mission. Destroy the Ehrenberg anti-satellite batteries and eliminate any enemy nexts. Be on your guard for enemy nexts. Satellite battery destroyed. 2 remaining.
Damn!
Russell's recruits have their work cut out for them today. He is serious about eliminating these batteries. I guess we'll see just how committed to the cause they really are. This operation will separate the wheat from the chaff. So you're Lynx after all. I guess that's why Thermidor holds you in high regard. Damn it. Is this the end of the line for me? Fuck! I got muscle. Finish this.
Confirmed. Enemy nexus destroyed. Now for the Ehrenberg batteries. There's nothing stopping you now. Let's end this. Quickly.
Went right into the water. Didn't matter. Yeah, this seems very similar to an Armored Core 4 mission, right? It was on the... yeah.
Battery destroyed. 1 remains.
It was on the snowy field like this, and I will say this game has more color than Armored Core 4 already. It has less of those gray monochrome environments. Even this snowy ass area. With the sunset and everything, it's nice. Yeah, we did a mission just like this in Armored Core 4.
All targets destroyed. Mission complete.
Here's the mission. Destroy the Orca forces occupying Big Box. Big Box is a fortified city that years ago served as GA America's main center of power. However, it was abandoned when the cradles were built. Orca saw their opportunity and illegally seized the facility. Orca is now operating the Big Box defense system, and it has been restored to its peak operating capacity. This was once known as an impregnable fortress. Exercise extreme caution. We have also requested the help of the Rank 3 Next, Ryder Palash. Cooperate with her when carrying out the operation. You are the only ones who can complete this mission. It's up to you to stop this violent organization.
Your client is just the entire League of Corporations. That's what it's gonna be from now on, I bet.
Eliminate the Orca Brigade.
This is Wind Defension and Ryder Palash here. Let's take down the enemy next. No point in messing around.
This is Mulzer, Orca Brigade. Welcome to Big Box. Let's give them a warm welcome. This is my time. No matter. I'm of no use anymore. For mankind's golden age.
Confirmed. Enemy next destroyed.
So this is the end of the line? I have no regrets. Thanks for the fun times, Mulzel.
Confirmed. Enemy next destroyed. Mission complete.
Looks like mission accomplished. That's one massive gravestone. They shouldn't have any complaints.
Yeah.
The fighting concentrated on the world's largest Arteria facility, the Cranium, with both the League and Orca seeking to wrest control from each other. But in the final moments of the fierce battle, the League's attitude shifted dramatically. Seemingly overnight, they began to disengage from the conflict. It was a secret pact. The League agreed to turn a blind eye to Orca. In return, Orca would protect the corporation's leaders and keep their dark secrets. It turned out that the Orca leadership were as calculating as their corporate rivals. Their own security came first. They also knew well that the aftermath of the widespread destruction would spur the reins of economic growth. Now, nothing could stop Orca. Nothing, except for Wind Defension and her allies. They broke off from Collard and began operating independently.
Damn! That's a hell of a plot twist I didn't expect. Okay then.
This is Wind Defension. I need your assistance. I want you to join me in a mission. We need to deal with the Orca forces who are planning to attack the Arteria Cranium. Without the Cranium, the Cradles will lose their wings. Many of the people who spent their lives breathing clean air wouldn't survive on a polluted surface. The League is aware of this, and is secretly complicit in Orca's plan. This request comes from me personally.
Of course, yeah, they've essentially been bribed and blackmailed and agreed to just be like, alright, yeah, we're fine with Orca destroying everything we've built as long as, you know, they don't hurt us. The executives, the leaders of the corporations are like, yeah, sure, we can sacrifice all these people. We don't care anymore. They made a secret pact with them at the last minute. Jesus Christ. So much for being all self-righteous against them, huh?
Too much, but we can pay you for your services. And that's all. I'm not gonna waste time with fancy speeches. Give me your answer soon.
I was about to say something similar myself. Like, why reiterate what I've already said a million times? About the way corporations act. You know, capitalist
Cranium's core
incentives,
is
yada
just up
yada.
ahead. in your debt. Thank you.
You too. I guess you aren't content to rot with the rest of them.
So I wonder what her motives are for still going up against Orca, though. I guess she just said in the mission briefing she just has compassion for the people that are gonna die on the cradles when they come crashing back down to Earth. I guess that's pretty much it. At this point, it's just like a personal thing. I like how not only are the textures fucked, we can't even see half the shots that our AC is doing, which is why it seems like nothing's happening except him flying around. But I mean, he is...
really my fate? To lose everything?
Evidently.
Prepare your soul. These cowardly ideals, they will cause the downfall of humanity.
Humanity? I don't see humanity anywhere else, Darva.
Yeah. Planning the mass murder of...
Mankind would be safe to dream, floating among the clouds. Is that your answer?
Humanity anywhere else, Darva.
They will cause the downfall of humanity.
No subtitles with this last part, so... Gotta listen.
Humanity? I don't see humanity anywhere else, Darva.
And mankind would be safe to dream, floating among the clouds. Is that your answer? So be it.
Maltzel fell at Big Box, and Maximilian Thermidor at Cranium. In an instant, the backbone of Orca was broken. The League rewarded their Lynx saviors with glowing eulogies. They hunted down the remnants of Orca, and once again secured the dignity of their rule. We have at long last restored peace to our world, they proclaimed. The cradles continued to float serenely above the planet. Within them, people soon forgot the terrible danger that had threatened their existence.
Happy ending, yay! A bit empty, but nonetheless not the worst outcome, right? All those innocent people floating, well, living in those floating cities up there, the cradles are safe. What was this route called? Playthrough number 1, Allard route. Interesting. What are the next two called? Hopefully they're not too spoilery. Orca routes? Oh, so you can side with them. Genocide. That sounds interesting. What the fuck is gonna happen there? You're just gonna murder everyone on all sides? So the other one is gonna be joining the guys we just defeated. Being on the Orca side against the League of Corporations, which means we're probably gonna kill all the people we saved on this playthrough, I'm guessing. Maybe that one will give us some more answers on Fiona, because she was with Orca. Well, she was with Lynark, but it seems they were hinting that they were kind of maybe on the same sort of, I don't know. Maybe their goals were not too different from Orca, so who knows. I gotta look up who the pilot of White Glint was in the last game, though. Was it Joshua? Or was it someone else? I'm trying to make the connection in my head why Fiona would pilot that one. Why White Glint? Maybe a quick Google search will probably be faster than going back to look at another video. she's in stays with the... I like that he's been there for all the games. Thanks for your playing from all staff of 4Answer. Alright. So yeah, White Glint was Joshua, who attacked and destroyed Anatolia. Okay, so now that I've confirmed that, I'll still probably look back at the video off stream to reconfirm it for myself. Then when we start the next playthrough, I'll, you know. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, that is Joshua from what I just saw here. Actually, let me just type in Joshua's name. Joshua O'Brien. Armored Core Wiki, Joshua O'Brien. A link's affiliated with the Next Development Corporation and Colony Aspina. In addition to helping them refine the AMS control system, he takes contracts for the corporations during the Pax Economica to help keep Aspina afloat. Not too different from our main character from Armored Core 4, who's the same motives. He's laid back, friendly, and gentlemanly, and possesses an extremely high AMS aptitude and fighting skills. Due to Aspina's roots with the colony Anatolia, he also has connections with people such as Fiona Jarnefelt and Anatolia's mercenary. Well, yeah, of course. It branched off of Anatolia. Okay, so basically, for whatever reason, which I'll try not to read any more of this article because it might spoil it, but for whatever reason, she decided to take on the identity of Joshua. Like, at least the AC and the emblem. I'm looking at the emblem, it's the same. And that's why they think she was the one who destroyed Anatolia. Because it was actually Joshua, but, you know, he was known for his next White Glint. So they think she's him, basically. They think she's the one that attacked Anatolia at the very end of Armored Core 4 and destroyed it. So why would she do that, though? She almost died in that attack as well. 5 years have passed. She walked away from it all with you know, Anatolia's mercenary, the main character. And then she reappears taking on Joshua's well, not his persona per se, but like taking on his identity and his AC's identity, White Glint. But for what reason? And it seems like she's the leader of the Linearch rebels. I guess maybe we'll find out in one of the other two story routes. Now I'm a little excited to see them. But that was this story route. So that'll be tomorrow. I gotta go to bed. Yeah, hopefully we'll find out. Hopefully we'll get our answer. Called 4Answer, everybody. I'm not gonna hold my breath. It might still be very vague and ambiguous, but I mean, hopefully they'll give us something. Hopefully she'll be able to explain more about why she's taking on Joshua's, you know, identity. Because we don't even really know why he did what he did. Like, why did he attack Anatolia and try to kill Fiona and the main character from the last game? The game just ended, as you know, which is why I spent like 30 to 45 minutes trying to dissect the plot to find out what the hell even happened in Armored Core 4. Hopefully this will give us our answers. Alright. Alright, I'll see you guys next time then. That'll be tomorrow. As always, thank you very much for watching. We will start playthrough number 2, the Orca route, apparently. Tomorrow for Armored Core 4Answer, and then move on to Armored Core 5 from there. But for now, that's all for me. As always, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate the support across Twitch and YouTube. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. Don't die. And have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening. Good night. And I'll see y'all then. Peace.